All right. Looks like we're good over here. Maybe. Are we up? I can't tell. We are up. And now I just have to prage that people can hear me. And then we do this. And we're booming. And we're booming. But now I need to go over here. Edit stream title. Oops. Do that. Can I do that over here? Title. Edit. Multi-stream. Heavy from 0, save. And we should be good to go. I think. Check OBS volume levels. Forgot the webcam again. I know, bro. Would you mind doing me a solid and checking if YouTube is working? I know the discovery over there is, like, pretty bad, but I just want to know if it's working. My XP drops are off. Oh, is it working now? My predicted hit is wrong. Something got messed up. You got a notification? Okay, nice. Good to know. I need to turn this... Is the OS music really loud? Because it's really loud for me. I need to turn it down. I need to turn it down to just a little bit for myself. Which means I probably need to turn it down for me and then up for stream. We'll check after Delve 8. Pog. Preesh. You see what's wrong with my predicted hit as well. I think it just has the league multiplier on it for some reason. Even though I didn't play leagues on this account. Oops. Okay, let me mess with some audio levels. Let's do this one. There. Then go into the OBS. Try and find this output. Oh yeah, I didn't change my predicted hit either. Hello. I clicked move. Whoa. Okay, we're not moving today. That's interesting. That's good. I'm glad we're not moving today. I didn't want to do that anyway. That was weird. Well, now I can mess with all my settings. Bring this up a tad. That looks about good. And then over here, we want to do SP. We want to do predicted. Go back to 1. That should fix that. No supplies. Are you bringing brews yet to your delves? Mr. Beast. Okay, nice. Glad the chat works too. I have both of the windows next to my client, so I was wondering if the chat would work. It was actually properly connected. I didn't pop out the wrong window. Due to double stream audio. Are you bringing brews yet to delve? To get the deeper delves. Still no? One day, one day. Didn't realize I was deep seeing. Like that one song says that girl is poison, but for me it's not the girl, it's the floor. The floor do be lava eventually. We're gonna hit 900 KC today. Noise. Going dry is the name of the game, dude. Would it really be RuneScape if we weren't perma dry? In every game mode. Ready to Devil Conquer mode. Half cloth, 2.2 eye, 2.8 treads. But at least I'm plus 3 pets almost. Nice. I mean, you can turn those in for nothing now, which is cool. They just show up on the collection log, I guess. That's nice. I'm the coal man. Dude, you're gonna start error coding like I did at Delve. It's so depressing to only have 7 cloths. 1 eye, 1 tread. I had to stop. I had to do something else for my own sanity. Here's how I got the area of the protection bubble so big. Apparently I'm just using the true tile because mine is super small. It is the radius... Whoa. Words? The radius markers plugin. And I think mine is also off because I'm using the... It's still on the Awakened Leviathan one. So it is technically smaller than what's on the screen, but I just left it alone because, like, whatever. But yeah, I can show you how to do that if you want. It's gonna be mistimed. It was definitely weird for me to get the radius markers correct. I can't remember what kept messing up, but something kept messing up. But I finally got it to work, so. I think the base Leviathan's safety zone thing is a 5x5 and Awakens is 7x7, so mine's like super duper big. It's not actually as big as it says. But I haven't bothered to change it. Yeah, I can do that. Did you get anything after the chromium yet? No, I didn't get anything after the chromium yesterday. You can't switch it up. You have to stick to Doom. You don't have to stick to Doom. You have a T-bow, bro. You can go to, like, Toa or something. Yeah, I think this is... no, this is a 5x5, isn't it? I can't tell. This is a 5x5 or a 7x7. Yeah, whatever. It gets the point across. You know my opinions on Toa. Don't call me Unk. I'm only 30. Okay, let me leave the boat really quick. And let me burn the rest of this divine, and then we'll do the radius markers really quick. I'll make sure to use this pot after the divine runs out. Or we just go nuclear, and I don't even have to repot. I got you. I got you. That's what stream's for. Live support. Phone in. Call the hotline right now. "30 is the new 15. I don't know about that one. I definitely feel like I'm 30. Does that count? I wake up every day and my neck sounds like popcorn. Is that normal? 40 years away from owning a house. True. But that's interesting. YouTube has like a little icon that says top fans. I think it just tells me who's chatting the most. Okay. Let's get... YouTube has OnlyFans? Apparently. Alright, let's get Mr. Scolosis. That's assuming. I won't do that. Let's get Scolosis sorted. Alright, radius markers plugin. So make sure you got the radius markers plugin. And then once you have it, you go over to the sidebar and you go to this little fucking Hypnotoad looking ass thing. And then you just plug all this in to your thingy so that the ID is 12,220. And then you just put this in on the spawn point color thing. This should work. If it doesn't, let me know. But this is the one that I got to work. I tried so many different things to get this to work. I'll leave it up for a second. What a right click for a land, bro. What the fuck? No, that's a qualitative metric. I'm your #1 fan. Thank you, screenshot it. Okay, nice. All right, guard, you've been called out. Alcarid guard on the left has showed up to 26 streams in a row now? I don't know. That's the VIP over there. I need to find a way to get, like, merge both of the chats so I can just have one window and then put that window on the screen somewhere so it doesn't look like I'm just talking to a ghost. That'll be for next stream. I'll figure that puzzle out. There's probably some plugin or some shit I gotta download. What the fuck? If only, right? Diamantes. Five more KC and we get 900 Leviathans. Rock landed on my head. Sad. Rip perfect kill. Didn't see the shadow. Darn. Oh, weird LOS. Orb. Yummy. All hail the orb. Being shy with YouTube around? No. Although, I probably should be a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell YouTube allows. That's why there's RuneScape music playing, because I can't play real music, and I don't know how to split them. I'm not savvy enough to know how to split the audios correctly. I can't be having YouTube get mad at me, bro. YouTube is like private school and Twitch is public school, you know? I'd say Twitch is older people and YouTube is for videos. Kids get. I spend a lot more time on YouTube, I'm gonna be honest. But that's mostly because Twitch is so, like, riddled with ads now. It kind of sucks. If you want to watch anybody that you aren't subscribed to or you don't have Twitch Turbo or whatever, it's actual agony. It's worse than cable television, which is crazy. You don't get Twitch ads in your country? What? Today I learned. They're like illegal or something? Maybe because you don't have Amazon? Oh, maybe. That would make sense. All the ads are hosted by Amazon, but if you don't have it, I guess they just don't go through? It's still weird to me. No ads on the phone app either. I mean, my ad block hasn't worked on Twitch in actual years. So it's definitely not that. We got bad DPS this kill. Our rock landed on me head. Gold ore. Can't be a Levi trip without gold ore. Don't want to watch videos and streams at the same site. I guess that's fair. Most of my time is spent watching YouTube. But I also don't watch a lot of old school RuneScape content anymore. Save for, like, the people that I'm waiting to upload, you know? Or I'm waiting for them to upload. Like, I'm always on Gillinor Games for Sherzies. If Torvesta uploads, I usually watch that. Framed. The usual suspects. Because they don't compare to my videos. No. It's actually true, though. I might be the most entertaining person on the internet. People just don't know it. Whoa. Big noise. I don't know what just fell. Something just fell in the house. Woke the bird up. It's doomed. He's gonna start screaming and eating my fingers now. Nope, he doesn't seem to care about the big noise. He's going back to sleep. Truman Show reference? You're showing your age. Ouchie. The Rock. Dwayne has hit me upon the head again. I used to think this song aired out when it did that. I thought my computer was bad. Now my guy is putting Blink-182 lyrics in the chat. Really showing your age. It is a good band. Three days grace, but the concert was not 3 days long. That's a pretty good joke. I'll give it up. It's a pretty good joke. I see what you did there. I don't even remember what the last concert I went to was. Couldn't tell you. It was a long time ago. When I was still in my youth. Dude, that stupid rock makes the LOS funky. Don't do that. Don't go off, and I think last famous guy I went to before Grace was Denzel Curry. I liked his cover of Bulls on Parade. He did that for Live Nation or something like that. Pretty good. I expected nothing and was thoroughly surprised. Man, I mean this wholeheartedly when I say, if you need to fall asleep at night, just do Leviathan. It's just one of those bosses where you get reeled in. You get lured in by the Leviathan, and you get sleepy. You're going sleep on that note? Alrighty. Enjoy your sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I will be here, shooting away at this guy until he decides the series is over. Oh, I got baited. I read your thing and I heard the jingle. I thought it was an axe piece. Yeah, watch and like the video, dude. I'm probably not getting it today. I'm not feeling it, you know? It's not in the air. I don't think it's in the air today. It's not in the cards. This is for my personal collection. Don't worry about me buying 11,000 air orbs. I'm not doing anything nefarious with them. Don't read into it. Oh, while I'm here, let me buy some of these. You weren't feeling when you got it either? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign. GN, though. GL work. Oh, I'm dumb. Why am I not bringing thingy thing? I don't need ammunition. Let me go update that. There we go. Get a little bit more bang for our buck out of our prayer bonus. Even though it's already very high. What the hell? He's bugged. He was only looking in one direction. Yep. Rock on head, the classic. Any drop now. We'll get the lure. Surely. Come on. 905. We'll probably pick 1,000 KC, I guess. So that's neat. Ooh, nice. Money, money, money. We take money. Goal. A reasonable trip. I think it get chipped out. I might have been able to do one more. We simply bank fast enough to use our divine on the next kill. Alright, we'll get most of it. Damn. Pretty good damage this go around. Okay, no idea where I was going there. Guess I didn't click the boss. Good ass rock. Hey, you should kill some Leviathan today. I think that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna do my best. I'll do my best. I think I'm gonna try to do that today. Maybe a little bit. Maybe not too much, though. How's it hanging, Greatest? What are you up to? Thank you for providing me mental stimulation and conversation because I was falling asleep. Fishing in leagues? What are you fishing for? Still can't get shreds. That sucks. I guess maxing is a lot of points, huh? I was looking at the rewards the other day. I was like, okay, what do I actually want to buy from the store? And the answer is kind of just like nothing. So I guess it's purely for some main game GP this league. You want the Dragon Cup? Oh, you're a Dragon Cupper, I see, okay. Dude, he's bugged again. Look, Leviathan's bugged. He doesn't move. He just stays there teabagging the ground. Why are you doing that, Levi? Stop that. I don't know, he's bouncing on it, bro. I don't know what he's doing. He gets stuck. I don't know why he gets stuck. You clipped and sent it to your friend. I was gonna make a YouTube short out of it. Because that's a funny bug. Yeah, just send me the clip. Would be appreciated. Just post it, I'll open it up. YouTube shorts are so weird because you have to format them all differently. So you can't really get things to fit all the time. Which is annoying. But it should work. I haven't ventured into the short form content that much. Oh, thank you. That is a better idea. I don't know how to replicate it either. I think it's only happening after he does the rock special first? Because it's happened twice now. It happened earlier. I think that's what it is, because it's not happening when he does lightning special first. Okay, this will be lightning special. Let's see. Yeah, it's only after rocks. Oh, shit. Why did I do so much damage this run? Who don't melee me? It caught me off guard. Usually never do that much damage. Hell yeah, thank you for streaming on YouTube. You're welcome. I got it to work. I was really struggling to figure out how to get it to work. It kept giving me error messages, and I don't know. I truly couldn't even tell you what I did to make it work, but it works. And I'm not going to touch anything now. So it works. Welcome in, Kobe, though. Appreciate you stopping by. Smoke rune. We can rest. Not on the rebuild yet. We're trying to get built up to one, basically, by the time we're done with the grind, because this is the last axe piece for the rebuild series that we're doing. And then once we get the axe, it's over. So either I get enough money for a web weaver and we keep going, or I just get the axe and we don't need it. But that might be a ways away. We are at 10 mil. We just crossed the 10 mil threshold. Yep, last piece to do on the rebuild, and then we are good to roll. Any moment now, we can be out of here. 915 KC. S-Ray for rebuild, sell it and call it a day. I don't know, to be honest. There's a couple things we could do. And I'll probably just leave it up to a vote in the last video. Like, if people want me to keep going to, like, a Mega Rare or something, maybe we could figure out a way to do that. Otherwise, it's probably on to the Colosseum and the Inferno guides, because I want to get those out for people to get their capes. Just started messing around on Call with low death fee gear. Nice. Getting in there is half the battle. Did you go with the Reynolds guide? I know Reynolds has the low, like the full Guthans. I don't even remember what his setup was, but he's got that low death fee gear. Good way to go about it, honestly. You really don't need much to get Colosseum done. Gear-wise, anyway. Wait, let's see if he does it. Does he do it? Does he get stuck? He does! Why does he get stuck after every rock special, dude? It's so funny. That's so funny that he gets stuck. That just started happening today, I think. Something in the update messed up Leviathan. That's funny. They didn't even touch Leviathan, and somehow Leviathan got messed up. What is that about? How does that make any sense? Ooh, Dragon Ball T's nice. 55k death feed. Din's, SGS, Nally, Guthin's, Bofa, and Eclipse top bottom. Yeah, that's a pretty solid standard setup there. Well, Fasani is bugged too? What's Fasani doing? Faces north on range attack animation. That's so strange. RuneScape code is truly a marvel. Like, how? How did either of these two things get impacted by today's updates? That was mostly leagues changes, and then like 3 sailing changes. Goofy. Spaghetti and hope. I wish they could just, like, show us the code one time. Just like, this is what we're working with. Oops, misclick. Double misclick. Nice. My game feels like I'm getting screen tearing or something. Maybe I'm not. It feels a little bit wiggly. Where'd my bird go? He's on the floor. We do it on the floor, bird. It's not where birds go. Oops. Right on top of it. He's scavenging. I think that means it's dinner time. It's not dinner time yet, though, dude. It's not my fault you didn't eat all your vegetables.
919.
Do you have something to say? No, dude. Oh, not another Chromium Ingot. That sucks. That's number 2. Congrats on the candy bar. Fucking wah. Back to back, though, surely. Dude, is Chromium Ingot the most depressing drop in the game? Surely. Like, what hurts more? I guess rolling the Mega Rare potions or something on a clue scroll feels worse. But damn. It don't feel good to hit a Chromium Ingot. It's actually miserable. $9.23. was fixing settings, Leviathan. Don't be rude. The game feels so choppy. I don't know why. Interesting little lag there. Oh, big lag even. Oh, like ginormous lag? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we lagging. What's that about? Oh no. No, what's happening? Holy shit. Bro, my prayer's not on, but it's on. Hello? Well. You were disconnected from the server. Did my internet die? Is this server dying? Is East Coast going down the drain? Let me get off a 610. Maybe it's 610 that's exploding for some reason. Love the vids. Yo, thanks, Screaming. Thank you for stopping by. I do what I can. I do my best. We're currently trying to figure out why I'm DCing, but other than that, it's going swimmingly for me. How are things going? How hangs? Really confused by a DC. Is Duke actually worth farming? If you're not going for Soul Reaper Axe, probably not. But if you are wanting to go for Axe Piece, then yeah. Still pretty decent. And also, if it's something you enjoy, like, obviously just do it if it's fun to you. It's better than doing nothing, you know? Or is it? I've definitely put my time in at that boss, and I'm not hurting for it. I think he made me, like, 700 mil? Hey, don't tell them that. No fun allowed? What do you mean? Actually, that's true. You have to be efficient at all times, and if you're being efficient, then you're not having fun. Only efficiency, never fun. Fun is for squares. I love being a square. No way, bro. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna fly my car into a bridge. I'm gonna crash. Oh, no. You can't give me 2 of these on the day, bro. Ugh. When was the other one? I can't see. Dude. I hate it here. That's our 3rd chromium ingot on this grind. There's no way we see any more when we hit the table. We've seen 2 rings, 3 chromium ingots. It should only be Axe Piece or Virtus from here on out. That's just how it works. It doesn't work any other way. That is how RNG works. It's confirmed by Jagex themselves. I'm in melee range. Ooh, that's really bad. We live those. Not the rock shoving me back into melee range after I get out of it and trying to kill me. That was funny. Smite it for a chromium ingot. We got body runes. We actually haven't gotten that many body rune drops. Oh. Let me return bird to cage. He wanted bird to cage. Okay.
Let's get back in there and get some more chromium ingots. I love chromium ingots. I think it's one of the best things they've ever added to the game. Ah, chromium ingots. I like to use them as throne to sit on. I also kind of like to hit myself in the face with them to make sure I'm still alive and getting chromium ingots.
I think we need to coin the term Chromium Crash Out. For anyone going for Soul Reaper Axe or multiple Soul Reaper Axes, that you will inevitably have a Chromium Crash Out. Manta. terrible damage. And we just got stunned. I don't know if I make it in time now. Okay, we do. was fast and rage. Nice. Dragon Bolty making up for the chromium ingots. Damn it. Stupid Dwayne fell on my head. Of course, auto rune or drop too. No. Still money. Gonna be a pretty solid trip. Yeah. How much even is Web Weaver? Like 20 something? Well, it's only 15. Okay. It's actually more within reach than I thought it was. How much is Anguish is 20? Okay. I feel like I want the Anguish more than I want the Web Weaver, to be honest. Okay. Take that. Like one of the more expensive drops you can get now. 800k for that. Jeesh. Leviathan kind of printing today, to be honest. That's your first gold ring. There you go. That's what you like to see. GZ. 2 more. It's free. It's going to happen in the next 73 kill count. Oops. Bro is jatting me. 938. That's a few KC. But not enough. Damn it. Lost some money, no. Yeah, baby. Oh, shit. That's what you love to see. Oh my god, it's actually over. Just like that, it's over. Just like that, everything comes to an end. Well, All right. Let's go make ourselves a Soul Reaper axe, shall we? And then we can do a little bit of chatting about what we should do with said Soul Reaper axe. So let's get out all our money. Let's sell this stuff off. Okay. I need like blood runes or something, right? I forget what the thing is. 2,000 blood runes. Okay. So, we simply... Unfortunately, there's no animation for this, I don't think. Yeah, not really. Just, like, alk it together. There is our Soul Reaper axe. How much are these days? 270 million GP injected into the bank. So, our total value is now... Let me pull up my notepad quick. From 0. So, we... To the very end, we held on to the occult necklace. Let us see what our estimated value is. About $500 million, a little bit short. However, if we recall, we also have 2 gold rings at Leviathan. So what we could do is just go back and finish the ring, and then we would basically be at $500 million GP from nothing. From a 0 GP to $500 million. It is completed. So the next question is going to be left up to the comment section. What do we do from here? I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown of what I would do from here. And then if we want to, we can get like a Mega Ray or something. But I'll probably take a break for a little while because I'd like to take a break. Let's see. What are the avenues of approach here when you have $500 million GP? Let me think. You could easily just sell the Soul Reaper axe, buy Anguish. You could do... Honestly, I think what I would do, genuinely, is buy all of my Demon Bane weapons. So I could easily go to Doom or Yama. I would have plenty of money left over to buy Anguish and... like a Toa setup, like a Fang with a face guard, maybe even some Oath Plate or something like that. I guess it's largely dependent on what people want to do with this money, but like you could do anything at this point. So there really isn't much to do except ask yourself what you want to do, and then you buy the things for that thing that you want to do. But you can buy like the second Abyss for every style in the game with this, right? Am I crazy? I guess you'd have to hold on to the Soul Reaper axe, but like realistically, you could still just use, you know, like a Nox Alley and full Oath Plate and shit. You can like almost buy that. You want me to do a chunk locked Gim with you? Roll our first chunk and tell me what it is, and then I'll tell you if I want to do it. My only problem with chunk locked accounts is when you get the Runed ore, like mining one, and you just have to get 85 mining off of like copper and tin ore. I think I would rather waterboard myself every morning than do that. Let me think. Do I just sell the Soul Reaper axe? Is the series over? I think I'll wait. I'll get the video out. I'll see what people are feeling. So I'm going to leave the Soul Reaper axe right here in the bank. And I'm going to convert all this back into GPs. Or into plat. And then we'll just let that cook there. And I'm going to have to get the video out by... I guess this weekend is probably when it'll come out. And then for streams, I can be kind of free now to do what I would like to do. What do I like to do, though? I don't know what I like to do. I feel so free. I don't know what to do with my life. I really want to do Coliseum, so I think that's what we're going to do. Probably going to pivot to Coliseum. I'm not going to do a run tonight, though, because I'm hungry. My God, I get my runes back and everything, too. That's so cash money. What do I need to buy back? I don't have a Scobo. I guess I have the purging staff and I was just alternating between them. I know what to do. There's always time to do a birdhouse run. Oh yeah, 940 KC. That's a nice number. We'd have to actually come up with rules for a chunk game. It would be really interesting though, because like no one's done that before. I feel like that's not... It's not content people would be used to. Are you a likable person? Do you have a likable personality? I'm kidding. Of course you do. And you can't get me canceled. I don't know how you would do that though. Yeah, like what would be the rules? Could you split up the tasks? I'm on Twitch. Everyone here is a ray of sunshine. That's pretty true. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a bad egg on Twitch, actually, now that you mention it. Okay, here's how we're gonna round out the stream here. I'm gonna do some Irby. Because look, we're 24k away from 96 Hunter. Very exciting. Very exciting day. 2 chromium gets into the lure. It's kind of crazy. Do I have stamina potions anymore? No, I don't. I guess you don't really need them. For anything. You would roll the chunk based on accessible banks at level 3. So, all of free-to-play. All of Zaya. I think that's it. Or no, you can go to, like, Catherby and shit like that, too. Both would roll different chunks. That's interesting. So you would have to randomly roll into each other to, like, do a raid or something like that. But you would still be able to put items in the bank for the other person to maybe speed up their chunk. That would be really interesting, to be honest. It'd be really unfortunate to be the one that gets stuck on the, like, giga boring junk, though. Like the 85 mining. That one terrifies me the most, I think. Because I would immediately quit. Like, I'm not mining copper and tin ore until 85 mining. Like, you could not. You could not get me to do that. I don't know. I'm not built like that. I'm not settled. I'm not Josh. I can't do it. Where the fuck are we going, Irby? Bro just made me go all the way around Narnia. Work out a task skip based on number of tasks done sort of system. A task skip, yes. I love skipping. Skipping. Or like leagues, the different tasks have different values, and you just have to get up to a certain value to roll the next chunk or something like that. Would be another workaround. and you just assign like super high value pointage on the like crazy tasks that would sometimes allow you to unlock multiple chunks from one task kind of vibe. That would be a lot, because you'd have to go through like every potential task in the game and assign it a point value. I also really want to do... He hasn't uploaded it in a while, but... Goody, Sir Goody, his like random run, where all the items were randomized. That seems really fun to me too. Like every drop you get is just an actual random item. So you don't actually get your drop. It's just some random other shit in the game that you may or may not have access to. I would be down to do a run of that as well. If you can come up with a good rule set for a chunk gim that doesn't involve me spending 2,000 hours mining copper and tin ore, I would be down. It does sound really fun. If there was a way to make sure that one person wouldn't get stuck, because that would be super lame. It's like one person's doing all this fun, cool progress, and the other person's just like, yep, guys, I'm still mining tin ore, because that's all I can do for my entire life. I'm trying to think if there's other ways to lean more into the duo aspect of it as well. Like, the sharing items between chunks in and of itself is pretty cool. To help one guy do tasks that they may have been stuck on, or, like, do it faster. But if there's another way to make it even cooler, I don't know. What does having two chunks do realistically? I mean, it makes the experience largely more stomachable. Is nothing to be scoffed at, I don't think. One character might have a way better method to get crafting levels, and the other one might have a crafting test, but that comes with the caveat. For example, if any of them have access to Onyx Gold Bar and a necklace mold, of needing to actually start that crafting grind. Yeah, I guess that's a fair question. How would that work? Like, if my task is, because I rolled... Let me think. Oh... Crafting's probably a good... So, I roll a chunk that has a red dragon in it, or a green dragon in it. I roll like a wilderness chunk or something. Can you do that in a chunk? Do they do wildy? That'd be really funny. But let's just say I rolled a dragon. Now I have to craft full dragon hide of that dragon. But I don't have a crafting method yet. But you do. So if you have the crafting method to train crafting, I don't have a crafting method. Is that now your task? And then I give you the D hide to craft, and it's like a soul link kind of thing. Like we can use each other's skills to complete tasks. Like if one chunk can get the raw ingredients, but the other chunk can finish the ingredient, it still completes the task. That's probably the way I would do it. So I think that's pretty much what you said. It's going to be really hard to, like, define that rule set. And make it, like, super clear. And then also, what's the ultimate goal of it? Like, when does it end? Would be another thing. Does it end when you unlock all chunks? I think having, like, one specific set goal for a chunk is a better way to do it than just, like, we keep going until bored. I think it would be, like, complete something. I don't know. But I guess you can't make it that because there's no guarantee that you rolled a chunk to complete said task, like a raid or Duo Yama or something like that. Or a God Wars dungeon boss. '96 Hunter, and I skipped it too quickly. Nice. No pet. Rip. Ultimate goal is to duo a raid together, which would probably be trying to connect the chunks together. Yeah, that's what I would think. It's fairly likely that you roll a raid chunk, whatever it may be. And then you have to duo that raid. POV, we roll Tob, and neither of us has Ancients, and we're in, like, literal rag gear, and we can never do it. Then you just have to keep rolling chunks until you can. Oh, damn it. I just emptied it into my... I'd also say that if one player unlocks a chunk, both have it unlocked if they were to ever meet up. So if the chunks link at any point, you then get access to all chunks. Because you can, like, use that as a quote-unquote portal to go through to the other chunks. I would think that's valid. I don't know when that would ever come up and, like, why that would be necessary. I guess if you link, the other person's, like, nowhere near the raid. One person gets the raid. If you have one linked chunk, you can then do the raid. I think that's fair. Because it's really unlikely that you would actually meet up just RNG. Okay. Keep cooking on it. Come up with a nice rule set. And you can maybe convince me. But if we run into a task that's just like an abomination that I don't want to do, there's no guarantee. That could be something for stream, though. Stream/YouTube thing. I don't know how I would do that. We can figure that out later. If it ends up happening. I need food. I have like 3, I have to do a YouTube short and make this video now, and I just uploaded a video. If you didn't see the video today, we did a little yap sesh about leagues. Definitely give it a like and leave a comment and tell me to keep making videos because that keeps me motivated. Which is what I'm going to go do now and tomorrow. But we'll be back for stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. And I guess we're doing Coliseum or something. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to go do like some Max F Coliseum or some shit. I have no idea. I'm spoiled for choice, so I get to think about it for the rest of the night. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. And YouTube frogs, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. The first YouTube stream was a success, I think. Got quite a few people to jump in and say hi, which is good. So, yeah, that works greatest. Let me know. For now, I'm out. I'm hungry. Catch y'all in the next one tomorrow. Later, Screaming. Later, later, later.